Hello everybody, this is Rev Sue from readingsbyrevsue.com. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to watch my video. This is going to be an intuitive tarot reading about North Korea and their intentions with the recent missile launch that went through Japanese airspace. It's got the whole world upset, and I want to know what they intend to do. So let's shuffle the cards. I'm thinking of North Korea and their missile launch program. Well, that card jumped out at us. And that card is hope. That is the star. That is a major arcana card displaying the United Nations symbol for hope. And I'm writing on the summary that the card jumped out so that we know that that's why it was chosen. Let's fan out the rest of the cards. Keep moving. I am using the Windsong Tarot deck that I designed. It is basically similar meanings to the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot deck, but they're all photographs, as you can see from the star. There are quite a few cards. The universe has quite a bit to say about North Korea. So we're going to leave that in the middle. Now, looking at this spread, you can see that it is asymmetrical. It is off balance. And I think that is an indication of what is happening, that they are having a response to the world that is out of perspective, is out of proportion. So an out of proportion response, and it is unilateral. Down at the bottom, the Five of Swords is all about defeat. And I think that this is defeat they are unwilling to accept. Going around clockwise, you see justice. And I think that North Korea believes they are just. The Magician, another major arcana card, is the skill card or the master card. And so this is saying that they are trying to use all of their skills. They're using all the skills that they currently possess. Which means we can learn what their program entails. The Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. And while they're showing demonstrations of their military might and capabilities, they are running short of cash. They're hoarding their cash. That makes me think that if they're using all the skills they currently possess and they're hoarding cash, I think that means this next card, which is the Devil, that they will be bound by their own aggression. And what I mean by that is that they'll be limited in their capability to do this again. Then we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an iron-fisted lady. She is very decisive, very intelligent, and brooks no argument. And that makes me think, since it's furthest on the outside of the group, I think that this represents Kim Jong-un. As farthest on the outside, or farthest away from the norm. And then finally, the Seven of Cups, which is the Dream card. And it refers to dreams as illusions. They're goals to shoot for, but they're illusory, they're not real. And I think this is Kim Jong-un and his ministers thinking that they can dominate the world, and I'm not sure they realize what they're up against. So I'm writing cannot really dominate the world. So here is my interpretation of these cards. Because the cards are asymmetrical, it means that it's an out of proportion response and was unilateral. I know that President Trump gave a lot of hawkish talk and threats, but he didn't do anything. And so here's Kim Jong-un responding with essentially a military attack against Japan. It's up to the rest of the world to restrain themselves in a way that Kim Jong-un is not. Starting in the bottom, the Five of Swords indicates that they are unwilling to accept defeat, and the Justice card shows that they believe they are just. The Magician card indicates that they're using all the skills that they currently possess, and that they're hoarding cash, which means they're bound in a way, they're limited in their capability to repeat this action. Kim Jong-un is farthest away from the norm that he's ever been, and is really showing himself to be an outsider on the world stage. And basically North Korea as a country is full of illusions that they can dominate the world through aggression. They're not going to be able to. But in the center of it all is the United Nations symbol of hope, the star in cupped hands, and that is the star card. And so we can hope that they will see reason, or China and Russia can convince them or strong arm them or something, that North Korea should stop what it is doing. And if it's not going to stop, they should at least suspend their missile attacks on other airspace. So there is hope. We leave it up to the world stage, the leaders of the world, to hopefully contain North Korea's aggression. This is a pretty factual reading of what's going on the ground, and I think that they will come to see that it's all an illusion, and there is still hope. This has been Rev Sue with readingsbyrevsue.com, giving you a summary of what's going on with North Korea and maybe a peek into their future intentions and capabilities. I appreciate your patronage here on YouTube and on Patreon. You can look me on Facebook, Instagram, and I do daily card pulls on Twitter. Little videos there, so look me up wherever I am, and certainly on my website, readingsbyrevsue.com. I appreciate everything that you're doing to keep peace in the world. Carry on and stay strong, and thanks for watching.